Receiving. Reporting.
We've got...
Hostiles inbound. Hostiles inbound.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
There are some infected around here.
They're breaking into our building. They're trying to get inside. They're breaking into our building. The infected are pillaging a building. That building is down. Our building's under attack. The door won't hold much longer.
Going there. Port, spotted.
They're trying to get inside. The infected are pillaging a building. The door won't hold much longer. They're breaking into our building.
Swarm is nearby. Man the station. Let's do it. Reporting. Going there. Let's do it. Roger. We're on the move. There are some infected around here. Roger. We're on the move. On my way. Infected incoming. Reporting.
There are some people here.
Receiving.
There are some people here.
Ready for action. Going there. On my way.
Some people are wandering around. Raiders are coming. Get ready.
On my way. Waiting orders. On my way.
Enemy group approaching.
Reporting.
We've spotted
We're on
some
the
people. People spotted. Armed and dangerous. We've encountered a group of people.
Ask them to join us.
On my way.
Enemy group approaching. Take him down. Hostile group incoming. Chief, spawn some people.
Ask them to join us.
The door won't hold much longer. Our building's under attack. Stop working. Start winding down. The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are pillaging a building. Our building's under attack. The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building. The door won't hold much longer. They're breaking into our building.
Another one incoming! There are some infected around here.
Rise and grind, people. No time to
Hostiles
wait.
inbound!
Enemy group approaching! Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Ready for action.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Let's do it.
Boss, some survivors.
Ask them to join us.
Receiving. Going there. Roger. We're on the move. On my way. Let's do it. Let's do it. Roger.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
There are some infected around here. There are some infected around here. Hostiles inbound! Infected incoming!
Our building's under attack. The infected are pillaging a building.
Hostiles inbound!
They're breaking into our building. They're trying to get inside.
Everybody get ready.
Some people are wandering around.
Technology researched.
Infected incoming!
Adaptation complete.
Another one incoming! Hostiles inbound!
Day's toil is over. Get some rest.
Infected incoming!
We've just lost a building.
Swarm is upon us. Take them down.
They're breaking into our building.
On my way. Reporting. Hostiles inbound! Hostiles inbound! Spotted! There are some infected around here. Roger.
The door won't hold much longer. The door won't hold much longer. Our building is under attack. They're breaking into our building. The building is no more.
Enough.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Work to do.
The door won't hold much longer. The door won't hold much longer.
Roger. On my way. There are some infected around here.
We've come in contact with some people.
Ask them to join us.
Receiving. We're on the move. On my way. Waiting orders. Receiving. We're on the move.
Building adapted.
Receiving.
We've spotted some people.
Wrap it up, please. Time to call it a day.
Operator, let's do it. Ready for action.
The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building. The door won't hold much longer. The building is no more. The infected are pillaging a building. Our building is under attack. Still in bed?
Hostiles inbound.
On for duty.
Hostiles inbound. Infected incoming.
Adaptation complete.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Time to sleep, everyone.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Hostiles inbound. Hostiles inbound.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work.
A group of people is approaching.
Adaptation done. Adaptation done.
Operator, let's do it. Reporting.
We've come in contact with some people.
Ask them to join us.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
We've spotted some people.
Report. Spotted.
Swarm is nearby. Man the stations!
Another one incoming.
Our building's under attack. The door won't hold much longer.
Reporting. Going there. Another one incoming. There are some infected around here.
The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building. The building is no more.
Get up and earn your keep.
Ready for action, operator.
Somebody's coming.
We're on the move.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Building work done.
Raiders spotted.
Building repurposed.
Hostile group incoming.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
A group of people is approaching.
Another one incoming.
They're breaking into our building. The infected are pillaging a building. The door won't hold much longer.
Swarm is nearby. Man the stations!
Reporting. Roger. Roger. Hostiles inbound. Infected incoming.
Enemy group approaching! People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Receiving.
People spotted.
Our
Armed
citizens
and
are under
dangerous.
attack. Hold much longer.
There are some people here.
Roger. On my way. We're on the move.
We've met some survivors.
Ask them to join us.
Waiting orders. Going there. Going there. Ready for action. Going there. On my way. Roger. We're on the move. Receive. Going there.
We've come in contact. Another good thing is that they're well armed.
Ask them to join us.
Oil is over. Get some rest.
Operator. Roger. On my way. Let's do it.
Morning, everybody.
Reporting.
Under your living.
Operator. Going there. Waiting orders.
Adaptation complete.
Operator. Roger.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
The door won't hold much longer.
We're on the move.
Our building is under attack. They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer. They're trying to get inside. They got inside. The door won't hold much longer.
Don't be slackers. Wake up and do your job.
They're breaking into our building.
We've spotted some people. Some people are wandering around. Some people are wandering around. We've spotted some people. There are some people here.
Operator. Ready for action. We're on the move. Operator.
Boss, we've met some survivors. They have some...
Ask them to join us.
Boss, we've met some survivors. They're weird and aggressive.
Ask them to join us.
Hostile group incoming!
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Horde spotted! Infected incoming!
Infected are pillaging a building.
Large group of the infected incoming!
Roger. Ready for action.
Let's do it.
Horde spotted!
Spotted.
Horde spotted!
They're breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building. The infected are pillaging a building.
Morning, everybody. Time to earn your living.
Awaiting orders.
Let's do it. Operator, we've come in contact with some people. Look sick. We can see some symptoms of the
Ask them to
infection.
join us.
Reporting. On my way. There are some infected around here.
Building work done.
Another one incoming!
Construction ready. We finished construction. Building work done. Construction ready. Construction ready. Building work done. Building work done. Construction complete. Building complete.
Get some rest.
Reporting. Infected incoming!
They're trying to get inside. is under attack. They're breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building. They're trying to get inside.
Infected incoming!
Get up,
There are some infected around here.
Building complete.
We've got all we need.
Finished construction. Construction complete.
Building work done.
We finished construction. Building complete. We finished construction.
Building work done.
Building complete. Building complete.
Hostile group incoming.
Building complete. Building complete.
Chief, we've stumbled upon some people.
Ask them to join us.
Building complete.
Time to sleep, everyone.
Receiving. We're on the move. There are some infected around here.
They're breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building.
Grab your guns! The infected are swarming!
Another one incoming!
The door won't hold much longer. The door won't hold much longer. The building is no more. They've ruined the place.
On my way. Hostiles inbound!
Enough.
Raiders spotted.
Building work done.
Infected incoming!
Construction building complete. Building complete.
Building work done.
We finished construction. We finished construction.
Construction ready.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Ready.
Building complete.
Construction ready.
Construction complete.
Construction ready.
Building complete. Construction complete.
Reporting.
Building work done.
Construction
Construction
complete.
ready.
Construction
Construction ready.
We've come in contact with some people.
Ask them to join us.
Construction complete. We finished construction.
Construction ready.
Construction complete.
Construction ready. Construction ready.
We finished construction. We finished
Stop working.
construction.
Start winding down, Mr. Brown.
Another one incoming! Horde spotted!
They're breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building. The infected are pillaging a building.
large group of the infected incoming.
Grind, people. No time to waste.
We've got all we need.
Building work done. Building complete. Building complete.
Building work done. Construction ready.
We're on the move.
Sir, the wandering group.
Ask them to join us.
Building repurposed.
Building complete. Construction complete.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Work's done. Head back to the shelter.
Ready for action. We're on the move. On my way. Roger. Roger. Going there. Hostiles inbound. Another one incoming. On my way. Port spotted.
The infected are pillaging a building.
They're trying to get inside. They're trying to get inside.
Our building is under attack.
They're trying to get inside.
Another one incoming. Port spotted. Hostiles inbound. Hostiles inbound.
Enemy group approaching.
Let's get to it.
They're breaking into our building.
Ready for action. Roger.
We've got all we need.
On my way.
Construction ready.
Waiting orders.
Technology researched.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
Hostile group incoming.
Hostiles inbound. Port spotted.
Our building is under attack. The infected are pillaging a building.
Port spotted.
Raiders spotted.
Still in bed?
Infected incoming.
Off your duty.
The Adaptation done. Construction complete.
Hostiles inbound! Another one incoming!
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
There are some people here.
There are some
Large
infected
group of
around
the
here.
infected incoming.
There are some infected around here. Hostiles inbound! Hostiles inbound! Hostiles inbound!
They got inside.
We're on the move. Roger. Infected incoming!
They're trying to get inside.
Hostiles inbound!
They're breaking into our building.
Reporting.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work.
Raiders spotted. Raiders spotted. Hostile group incoming. Somebody's coming. Raiders spotted.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Get up and earn your keep.
Building adapted.
There are some people here.
Building adapted.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Horde, spotted!
Our building is under attack. Our building is under attack. Our building is under attack.
They're trying to get inside. They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer.
Waiting orders. We're on the move.
Get ready.
Roger. Hostiles inbound.
Somebody's coming.
Building complete. Construction complete. Building complete.
Construction ready.
We finished construction.
Construction ready.
Somebody's coming.
Day's 12. Get some rest.
Horde, spotted!
They're breaking into our building. Our building is under attack.
They're trying to get inside.
There are some infected around here. Hostiles
They're trying
inbound!
to get
Swarm is
inside.
upon us. Take them down.
Wipe that sleep off your face.
Waiting
and get
orders.
to work.
Ready for action. Going there. We're on the move.
We finished construction.
Construction ready.
Construction complete.
Construction ready. building adapted.
A group of people is approaching. We've spotted some people.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Operator.
Enough sleep, people. We've got work to do.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
The door won't hold much longer.
The infected are pillaging a building.
We've spotted some people. We've spotted some people. A group of people is approaching.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
There are some infected around here.
Our building is under attack. They're breaking into our building.
They're trying to get inside.
The infected are pillaging a building.
They're trying to get inside.
They're breaking into our building.
Swarm is upon us. Take them down.
Morning, everybody.
We've spotted some people. Chief, spawned some people. Some of them have technical and scientific knowledge.
Ask them to join us.
New car's ready.
Roger. Reporting.
Stop working.
Roger.
Start winding down for some rest.
Hostiles inbound.
a building.
They're trying to get inside. They've ruined the place. The building is no more.
Roger.
The infected are pillaging a building.
They're trying to get inside. They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer.